Why do we have colors? Is there life on Mars? When will Zendaya and Tom Holland confirm their relationship? Questions that have long been unanswered until recently. Starring as Peter Parker and MJ in the Spider-Man series, actors Zendaya and Tom Holland have been entangled in a web of dating rumors since they first shared the screen in 2016. That's right. Fans were drawn towards their chemistry and began shipping them immediately after Spider-Man Homecoming made it to screens. Yet the pair kept things hushed for close to 5 years until they were spotted making out in July of 2021, putting rumors to rest and fans at ease at last. Zendaya and Tom Holland were dating. But why did they take so long to confirm their relationship status? Were they dating from the get-go? How do they view their relationship? Here's everything you need to know about the pair's complicated relationship. Peter Parker and his classmate Michelle were destined to fall for one another. Producer Amy Pascal made sure they had undeniable chemistry. Enough for people to think the actors were truly in love. However, off-screen, Pascal warned the pair that it wouldn't be wise to start dating one another. Speaking to the New York Times in December of 2021, months after the pair confirmed their relationship, Pascal admitted that she told the pair, "Don't go there, just don't, try not to." To the producer's defense, Spider-Man Homecoming was intended as the first installment out of 3 in a completely rebranded Spider-Man franchise. With more movies to come, she feared it would complicate production if the pair were to ever come to odds with one another. Pascal went on to comment that she gave the same advice to the stars of The Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. The pair eventually went on to date for a total of 4 years, from 2011 to 2015 after meeting on set. "They all ignored me," remarked Pascal. But it wasn't just Pascal's warning that probably had them second-guessing their chemistry. It was the awkward way they met each other for the first time, too. I don't remember this, but he says there was some type of awkward hug, shake thing. It was kind of like, "Oh, yeah, woo, you know, one of those," remarked Zendaya in an interview in November of 2016. Luckily, the awkward exchange didn't deter the pair from becoming close to one another. They would later go on interviews raving about one another. Holland commented how his co-star helped him grapple with his newfound mainstream fame. Zendaya raved about how nice Holland was, his charisma, humor, and overall attitude. Well, it's not uncommon for fans to speculate that the leading stars in a franchise playing love interests are actually in love with one another. To their defense, it's probably to give themselves a semblance of true love, literally like the one seen in movies. But things were different for Holland and Zendaya, in the sense that no one could deny the spark between the two of them. From everyone on set to everyone at home, Spider-Man Homecoming was realistically as important to propel Holland into Hollywood mainstream fame as it was to initiate romance rumors between the two. The couple, then maintaining that they were just friends, made their Instagram debut with Zendaya posting a picture of the two at a pool party in July of 2016. Then in May of 2017, the pair were seen copying up with one another at the MTV Movie Awards for a pre-screening of their film. To say that Zendaya and Tom Holland weren't grilled over their relationship would be a gross understatement. Interviewers would constantly try to grapple with their relationship. The 21-year-olds refused to give the press anything to hold on to or turn into a tabloid. They maintained that the only relationship they were in was a platonic one. They started seeing each other while they were filming Spider-Man. They've been super careful to keep it private and out of the public eye, but they've gone on vacations with each other and try and spend as much time as possible with one another, was an anonymous comment made by an inside source from the sets of Spider-Man as reported by People magazine in 2017. The source went on to suggest that the pair often vacation together. They've been super careful to keep it private and out of the public eye, but they've gone on vacations with each other and try and spend as much time as possible with one another. Fans were thrilled with the supposed revelation, and the hashtag #TomDaya was soon trending. However, the supposed relationship lasted less than a day after Zendaya and Holland poked fun at the article on Twitter. Wait, my favorite is when it says we go on vacations together. I haven't been on a vacation in years, tweeted Zendaya. Does the press tour count? Holland replied cheekily. Sure, maybe the article was being poked fun at owing to its inconsistencies, but the pair didn't vehemently deny that they were dating, a fact fans held on to in the aftermath of the ordeal. But Zendaya went on to say that the pair were really just friends. "He's a great dude, he's literally one of my best friends," she explained of their connection. "This past how many months we've had to do press tours together, there's very few people that will understand what that's like at 20 years old." It's not uncommon for stars to lose touch with one another after production wraps up. Fans knew the pair was eventually going to part ways after Spider-Man Homecoming wrapped up filming and post-release events were over with. However, Homecoming was the first installment in a trilogy. The next film, Spider-Man Far From Home, had begun production and was set to be released in 2019. That still puts a considerable amount of time between the two films and also between when we could see Zendaya and Holland together again. But it seems like distance didn't matter all that much. While Holland split his time between England and the US, he made sure he would support Zendaya in any way he could. For example, at the 2018 Met Gala, Holland commented on Zendaya's images, "All hail the Queen." Indeed, Tom, indeed. The pair made sure that no special occasion was left out. Both celebrities left adorable messages for one another on social media. Zendaya cheekily called Holland a weirdo in her post, and Holland tugged at our heartstrings with his post for Zendaya. Although the pair did what TomDaya was known best for, deny any semblance of romance. 2019, fans lose all hope for Zendaya. Rumors that Tom and Zendaya were secretly in love with one another began circulating in 2016, marking the start of production for the Spider-Man trilogy. From then on to 2019, fans believed that there was something brewing between the two and that denying the relationship was in true Hollywood spirits. That is until Holland was spotted on a date with Olivia Bolton at London's Hyde Park. Bolton had been a close family friend of the Hollywood A-lister and had reportedly begun dating him in July of 2019. Concurrently, Zendaya was seen cozying up with her Euphoria castmate, Jake and Eldori. The two were spotted sharing a kiss while out vacationing in Greece. The pair never really confirmed any relationship rumors, which eventually fizzled out once Eldori announced that he was dating Kaya Gerber. Zendaya and Eldori maintained their friendship. Bolton and Holland's relationship met with the same fate, albeit it lasted longer than a tabloid or two. In April of 2020, a source revealed that the pair decided to call it quits after 9 months of being together. They looked cute, undeniably. However, everyone's heart was still set on Zendaya one day emerging from the shadows. 5 long years is what it took for Zendaya and Tom to officially announce their relationship. Well, they didn't announce it per se. The couple was seen cozying up as they walked hand in hand not too far from where Zendaya's mom lived. Paparazzi captured intimate shots of the two getting closer and closer to one another in Holland's car. And then it happened. The pair kissed. The story spread like wildfire. Tabloids picked up on the story and fans were ecstatic. There was no need for inside sources and anonymous tips anymore. Tom Holland and Zendaya were dating. The pair were confirmed to be dating in July of 2021, and by November of the same year, they began to openly acknowledge their relationship. Admittedly, the two of them aren't known for exuberant public displays of affection. However, they do tug at their fans' heartstrings with their adorable messages for one another and for the way they talk about each other in interviews. Talking to Zendaya has helped me a lot, actually, shared Holland. I used to come across sometimes as a bit of a dick to fans. I'd have the typical Londoner reaction, one of instant suspicion. Why are you talking to me? Zendaya spotted this and quickly told me that this sort of reaction was going to be more aggro than just smiling and taking the picture. She totally changed the way I'm able to be more comfortable in public. Holland would also reportedly make frequent visits to his girlfriend on the set of Euphoria. I must have come to visit Euphoria at least 30 times this season, he told IMDb. He added, I want to be in Euphoria. For a good few years, the pair would post cutesy birthday wishes for one another, leaving a lot of room for imagination. Fans and the press would spend hours dissecting their relationship based on the words they used, the pictures they posted, and even the timing of their posts. But in September and December of 2021, there was nothing left to imagine. For Zendaya's birthday in September, Holland captioned an adorable image of the two from the sets of Spider-Man, calling Zendaya, "My MJ." Zendaya followed suit in December for the British actor's birthday, calling him, "My Spider-Man." What lies ahead for the two? To say that Tom Holland and Zendaya kept fans waiting and wanting would be an understatement. The pair took their sweet time to make their relationship official, but fair game when the relationship was as high-profile as theirs. What lies ahead for the pair now that their relationship is out in the open? Holland recently went on the record to state that he wants his next role to be that of a father. "I spent the last 6 years being so focused on my career. I want to take a break and focus on starting a family and figuring out what I want to do outside of this world," shared Holland. Zendaya gushed over her boyfriend in an interview with InStyle in October. "There are many things, obviously, that I appreciate. In an actor way, I appreciate that he really loves being Spider-Man. It's a lot of pressure. You take on the role of a superhero wherever you go. To the little kid who walks by, you're Spider-Man." I think he handled that so well. And seeing him work, even though he's not a Virgo, he is a perfectionist. Yeah, he's a fun time. Very charismatic. Can make anybody feel comfortable and have a good laugh and a good chat. Zendaya, ladies and gentlemen. From 2016 to 2021, fans had to guess whether the two were just friends or a little more than that. Although in our hearts, we already knew.